Hi, my name's Jack. I'm a therapist and I'm transgender. I also have the privilege of seeing primarily transgender clients. While working with my kiddo clients, I recognized that there is a need that needs to be filled. Kiddos, in my experience, really struggle with choosing their name, not because it's a difficult thing to do, but because they feel like they're letting down the people who name them. The emotional attachment that parents can have to a child's name. I wanted to find tools to utilize with them while they were selecting their new name and really just kind of normalize that process for them. When I started searching for them, I realized that there weren't any, not about name selection specifically. I grew up in an environment that wasn't particularly focused on the type of person I was going to be when I grew up. It was more like a let's get through the day sort of situation. So a lot of what I learned about ethics and morality happened at school. And I recall my teachers reading me books and me remembering a lot about them. I remember Baby Beluga. I was a particular fan of Rainbow Fish. Haha. So when I realized the need existed, I thought it was important to fill it. Um, so what I did was I sat down and I wrote the book myself. So Kai's Chosen Name is what the book is called. Um, it's about a little guy who shares with his parents that he's a boy and he needs a boy name. As you can see here. It also models what parents ought to do when this happens. So this book is for families, it's for therapists. I'd love to see it in classrooms eventually, or something similar in classrooms eventually. I know that we're not quite there yet. But as Kai goes through the process of finding his name, he tries on different names, and that's okay. He tries some of them for a little while, he tries some of them for a long period of time, and eventually he finds the name that feels like his. And that's important. It's important for people who are searching for their name to be able to have a name that feels like theirs. It's my hope that folks will be able to provide this book to their kiddos, kiddos in their lives who are choosing their name, adults who are choosing their new name, because let's be real, lots of us don't do that until we're adults, right? And you can't make big changes in your life until you feel safe enough to make them. Anyway, I'm super proud of this book. It's very close to my heart. I hope folks read it and share it with people that they love. I think that adults, children, pretty much anybody who wants to read a heartwarming story about being supported by your family, having the space to figure out who you are, having the space to grow into who you are, this is good for them. While I was making this book, I thought to myself, what if I also made a companion guide for folks who are actively choosing their name? So that's where Choosing My Name, Learn, Color, Grow came from. This book, I just love it so much. It walks you through choosing your name from Kai's perspective. He's your guide. And there's space to learn about emotions, of course. It has a glossary of terminology specifically related to the trans and queer community from a perspective that can be explained to children. Sorry, this one's a little messed up. I watered a plant near it and I overwatered that plant. But this is just so near and dear to my heart. I believe that kiddos could benefit from this. I also think that adults who are choosing their name could benefit from it. There are spaces to honor your birth name. There are spaces to talk about gender, biology, and pronouns. Um, it's just really cool. I would love to see this just available to folks who need it. That's probably about it for today. If you've made it this far into my video, thank you so much. Kai's Chosen Name is currently available on Amazon only. There's a link in my bio if you'd like to purchase it. I am hoping that it gets picked up by publishers, and that's what I'm working on currently. But for now, Amazon it is. Thank you all so much for your time.